How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y WiFi battle. This time we have a mixed match against Joey, and it's a pretty good match, and this video should be uploaded on Malvone's community channel. That is the idea. So if you guys like this video, please be sure to vote this video up and also comment down below, let me know what you think, because there is a slight chance that Malvone might upload this on his primary gaming channel. That is the purpose, that is my goal. So anyways, I've got my Noivern, Metagross, Crocodile, Gerda, Roserade, and Starmie. He's rocking a pretty badass, intimidating looking team. He's got a Latios, Talonflame, Thundurus, Bisharp, Keldeo, and Landorus. So see the Talonflame, so I know I need to get up my Stealth Rocks ASAP. That's definitely going to be a priority for me. As soon as you see something weak to Stealth Rocks, make sure you get up your hazards ASAP. That is definitely going to be on my to-do list in this game. So I decided to actually lead off with my Noivern because Noivern is such a wonderful lead. I really enjoy that frisk ability, and he's really fast as well. So I find out that he's holding the leftovers, which means I'm going to be able to basically find out what kind of moveset he's running, which is going to give me an advantage. So I decided to go for a Boom Burst because I know there's going to be more on the defensive side, and I wasn't too sure if a Draco Meteor would take it out. So he goes straight for the Hidden Power Ice, and I knew that he wouldn't have much EVs invest in Special Attack, and it is the case because he doesn't take me out. And now he's going to switch out because he does not want to lose his Landorus, and I'm sure he wants to set up his Stealth Rocks later on. And it's very useful to have that Intimidate ability sitting on your team, so that's nice. So he brings in the one Pokemon that's going to resist a Boom Burst, which is his Bisharp, which is a good play, but this Bisharp does not take the Boom Burst too well. It looks like it might be a 2-hit KO, depending on the damage rolls, So I decide, the obvious Sucker Punch is obvious, and I decide to actually bring in my Bob now and hope to build some momentum. And I decide to play it safe and just go for a Mark Punch. But he brings in his Landorus, and this Landorus is going to be able to get off the Intimidate, and this Mark Punch does like hardly anything. I promise you, it looks as if he's getting back more HP from his leftovers than the amount that I'm doing with my Mark Punch. So that's pretty shitty. So now I decide to actually just go for a knockoff, and now he has a pretty much safe turn now to go for the Stealth Rocks. And I don't have the Ice Punch, which would have been nice. I would definitely be able to take out the Landorus, but I decided to just go for the knockoff, get rid of those leftovers, because that's probably the best move that I can go for on my Gerda. So now this was a bit of a questionable play. I decided to bring in my Starmie because I am running more of a defense instead of my Starmie, so I'm going to be able to take this Earthquake, but Starmie does not take this Earthquake too well, honestly. And I decided to actually just go for a Rapid Spin and get away with those rocks, because then I'm going to be able to bring in my Noivern and revenge kill this thing. So maybe I could have went for the Skull to take this thing out. That was a bit of a questionable play, but I didn't know what he's going to bring in. He could have brought in his Bisharp and definitely gone for a Sucker Punch. So that is the idea right there. Starmie was able to at least get away with his rocks. So your work was not in vain there, Starmie, not in vain. So I bring in my Noivern now. I go for the Flamethrower thinking that he's going to bring in the Bisharp, but he doesn't. He just decides to sack his Thundurus, his Landorus, because he was able to get the Stealth Rocks. I guess that's the most important job of the Landorus. So I decided to bring in my Metagross now, predicting a Draco Meteor because I will resist it, and he goes for Psyshock, obviously predicting my Roserade to come in, and Roserade would not survive. There's no way Roserade would survive a a Psyshock. So I decided to actually just set up a Stealth Rocks now. He was obviously predicting, I don't know what he's predicting, but this is more of a support type role on my Metagross, which catches a lot of people off by surprise. You'd be surprised. So I did not want to take any kind of special attack because my Metagross's special defense stat is pretty damn low. So I decided to actually bring in my Roserade now, predicting like a Thunderbolt or something. And Roserade, I am so happy. Roserade has the Natural Cure set. I'm running my Natural Cure set, and he decides to go for the Thunder Wave. So that's alright. I'm going to be able to switch out and get rid of that, no problem whatsoever. So this is fantastic. I'm able to break through the paralysis and land the Sleep Powder. So that is awesome. This Thundurus is going to be having a nice snooze right now, and he decides to actually withdraw. I guess he decides to use his Thundurus as sleep fodder, and yeah, now the sleep pause is activated. So he brings in his Latios, and I do not want to take a Psyshock. I guess like the Psyshock was obvious, and I didn't want to overpredict, so I decided to actually bring in my Bob because I know Bob with the Eviolite is going to be able to survive, and I will be able to hit back pretty hard. But he goes for the damn trick. Shit, I have not versed a trick Latios in a really long time. So I'm going to lose my Eviolite, and Gerda without the Eviolite is terrible. Horrible. So, but this is crazy. His attack stat is so damn high, I'm able to one-hit KO a Latios. How crazy is that? This thing isn't even in its final form, damn it. So now he brings in his Keldeo, and I am locked into my knockoff. So that was a good play on his part because he would get the justified boost if I stayed in. So I've got to bring in my Roserade now because that is the only one thing on my team that can check this Keldeo, but it seems that he is running the Calm Mind substitute sets. That is shitty because now he's sitting quite pretty behind a substitute, and he goes to the Secret Sword. I do resist it. It doesn't do too much, honestly. I mean, it looks like it might be a 3-hit KO after the Black Sludge recovery, and I decided to actually go for a Sludge Bomb. I do have the Giga Drain. I did not want to go for the Giga Drain because I did not want to reveal that I have the Giga Drain. So I wanted to actually surprise him now, go for the Giga Drain, but I didn't think he would want to stay in, honestly, anyway. So he does switch out, and he brings in the one Pokemon that is going to resist that, which is his, well, not resist it, who is immune to it, which is his Bishop. That was a good play on his part. But now I reveal that I do have the Giga Drain, so he does know that my Roserade is going to be the one thing that his Keldeo is going to have to deal with. So that is cool. It does a decent amount of damage, and I did not want to switch out now because I didn't want to give him the chance to set up a Swords Dance, because a +2 Bishop is so damn powerful. He can pretty much sweep through my team with just a Sucker Punch. And yeah, so I decided to actually stay in and play it safe and go for another Giga Drain and take this thing out. So he does lose some HP, so I know he's going to die from another attack. So I bring in my Bob now, and even with the Eviolite, without the Eviolite, this thing, wow, Bob is a beast. Bob is a beast. He takes this so well. Imagine if I still had the Eviolite, how little damage I would have done. So now he brings in his Helios, his Talonflame. This is wonderful because now he's able to, he loses half of his HP and he goes to the Roost now. I was like, shit, this is not great because he is going to resist the Drain Punch. And just look at this. Look at the power that is Gerda. This thing does like half of the damage to the Talonflame. This is crazy. And this actually worked to my advantage. He should have just attacked head on, because I was able to get back a lot of HP, and the recoil from the Brave Bird is almost going to take him out. I mean, it's like in the red zone. He looks like he has about 5 to 10% HP left, and this is just enough because he does have the Life Orb, and it is the Life Orb recoil that is going to be able to take him out. So he wasn't able to get another free Brave Bird off. So I was very lucky in that sense that I was able to get a lot of HP back with the Drain Punch. That is awesome. Gerda put in a lot of work in this match. So he brings in his Thundurus again, and he does go first, which means that it does seem to be that he went for the Thunder Wave. And if he woke up, that would have been a huge problem because Neuven is my win condition in this match. So a Dracomedia is going to be able to take him out, which is fantastic, though. So I'm not going to have to worry about this damn Thundurus paralyzing any of my shit. So now he brings in his Keldeo, and this is not looking too good because I am at -2 special attack. But I decided to just attack and just see how much damage this would do. But this was honestly not a good play on my part because it's not going to do a lot. I mean, it does a decent amount, but still, you know what? He's going to be able to obviously get up a Calm Mind and then substitute on the next turns. That is shitty. And now I am at -4 special attack, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And if I carry on going for another Dracomedia, it's not going to do anything. So I've got to switch out now, get back my special attack stat to neutral, and potentially bring back my Neuven and try take this thing out. And he goes for the Secret Sword, and my Metagross does not, he takes this pretty well. It looks like it's going to be a 3-hit KO. And you know what, this was also a bit of a questionable play because I do not have anything to hit this thing with. I only have the Meteor Mash, and I thought maybe that would still break his sub, but it does not. So that is shitty. This is absolutely shitty. This is crazy. I mean, this thing is sitting behind his sub. He's got a Calm Mind up, and he could actually sweep my team. But I do have one secret weapon. There is one secret weapon that I still have, which is my Neuven, which is the Boom Burst. So I am so happy that sound moves hit behind the sub. And I was still a bit nervous because he does have the Calm Mind, he does have the boost to special attack, and I don't get any stab with my Boom Burst. So I go straight for the Boom Burst. It does hit behind the sub. I'm so happy for the 6th gen game mechanics, and it is able to take out the damn Keldeo. So that is awesome. That was a fantastic game there, Joey. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to vote this video up. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I will see you guys on Malbone's channel, and be sure to check out my channel as well. Cheers guys, have an awesome one.